All right, live, y'all. All Things Irrelevant podcast. Mr. Cortez here.
DC, the first though.
Happy New Year to y'all, man.
Happy New Year.
We wish nothing but blessings and everything that you want this year. Go work hard for it,
Right,
and it'll come. You just
Right.
got to work for it.
right. And actually make change. Just don't say you want change, but, continue to do the same things and expect different results. You know the quote already.
For sure, man.
Of course, real quick, you know what you got to do. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You just type in All Things Irrelevant. It'll show up. Make sure you like the videos, leave comments, hit the notification bell so every time we drop a new episode, it'll pop right up for you. You know what to do. And you know the other social media handles for Instagram and TikTok. I post it every goddamn day. So y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, comment, subscribe. Press on the bell.
Yeah,
Get
man.
notifications.
Help your boys out, man, because we pushing our content for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's seems to be enjoying it, but engage with us. You know how to reach us both. Mr. Cortez, you got his Instagram. You got my personal Instagram. So y'all know what to do. Also,
Yeah, update them, man. What's going on?
so next Sunday, I'm going on somebody else's podcast. These boys down here in Miami, the Men Tuition Network. Shout out to them boys out there. They're doing a great job. We've been trying to make it happen for a while, so we finally were able to make it happen. Because of scheduling issues and whatever the case. Usually, mostly on my end, because they would hit me up and I'm like, I can't make it, or whatever the case may be. It's only going to be me this time, but we'll definitely have work it out where Mr. Cortez can also come on also and represent us as a team. You know what I'm saying?
Being a dad ain't easy. For all you fathers out there, you know where I'm coming from.
So in the meantime, while I'm still out in these streets, I can go ahead and try to make those things happen. When he cannot break away, because it's a little bit tougher to break away when you got kids.
Oh, and also, we want to apologize because we did have a Christmas Eve special shoot that we planned, but I moved into a new home, had to move my setup, and we were rushing the whole thing, and we had technical difficulties. So all that got worked out, and we are live now, and we're here to provide. So.
Hey, we always gonna make it happen for y'all because it seems like we've been getting rave reviews from everybody. Everybody seems to be enjoying the content, so which is great because that makes it motivating for us to continue to drop content consistently and keep up with everything like that. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the supporters who really fuck with us and watch our content, man.
Hey, yo, cheers to you, bro, for the new year, man. Didn't do that yet.
2024, baby. We got a lot in the works. We talked. Well, that's right. The video didn't come out, but we talked about expanding All Things Relevant, making it a All Things Relevant network because there'll be a couple of different things going on. He's gonna start a podcast sometime soon, whenever, with his girl. They're gonna do like a vlog style.
It's gonna be a mixture, like a normal YouTube family style channel,
right?
And there will be a podcast in the middle of it too,
right. But it'll be it'll be more like everyday vlogging, events that's going on with them and their baby. Shout out to my goddaughter, she's great.
Little Avery, she is gorgeous, man.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Let me tell you something. You hold that baby in your arms, instantly you're gonna fall in love.
Right.
There's something about that little baby girl that is just it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So that's a fantastic feeling. You know what I mean?
It is.
To hold her and she's getting bigger, man.
Every day.
Right.
She eats more than us. It's crazy.
She eats around the clock for real. She don't play. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, yes. We are also entertaining the fact that we were trying to start a sports podcast where we really talk about sports. That's gonna be pretty lit.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
a lot of people gonna want to chime in on that one.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
It's less. What's the word I'm looking for? Not tense. I wouldn't say tense, but
is it less evasive?
yeah, it's something like that.
I mean,
That's okay. We can use that.
we can use that word for
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. It's not as
Because everybody. I'm sorry, everybody, especially the community of the beautiful women that we have
Yes.
on Earth. I know. I'm considered the woman hater.
Right, and
Oh, and I'm always mad.
and my shorts are always too high.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to speaking of that. Shout out to my man,
bruh.
the mixologist, legend himself, mixologist Mike. I know you're gonna be watching this once we drop this episode. Thanks for letting me know that my shorts are always up too high.
Hey,
and
bro,
you can see my crotch.
so he told you was looking like a hoochie mama, bro.
No, hoochie daddy.
Yo,
yeah,
hoochie daddy,
that's
whatever.
All
right, but that's basically what he was talking.
That's what
Hey,
it-
yo, respect to you, bro.
Hey, he's like, man, them shorts way too goddamn high. I'm like, I saw that episode he was talking about too. I'm like, damn, they was up there.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple times where my pants were probably a little too high too.
Hey, man, but you sitting down and I'm not trying to keep doing this. And
It's the camera angle, y'all.
Yeah.
It's the camera,
Right,
angle, man.
because
This shit ain't. Y'all think this is easy, man? It's not as easy as y'all think, man.
Right.
It's not.
I mean, all you seen is ball, dick, ball, and they're like,
Not well. If you would have seen ball action, then I don't think that episode would have ever been released.
He said, oh, and he even made a suggestion. He said, for the ladies, you could just leave the left nut hanging.
Man, come on, what
Just
you
for the
mean?
ladies.
He said that?
He said,
Hey, bro. Salute.
he said, just leave the left nut out for the ladies. I'm like, all right, bet.
Oh, shit, man. Fuck, man.
So yeah.
Oh, that's sick, man.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's sick.
He said, man, hey, man, they too short. But I got you today. I'm good today. But now, sometimes it just hikes up and you try to keep pulling it down and, shit happens. But it's all right.
Sick, man.
Hey, man. Hey, and I had to bring that to everybody's attention because
Hey, what's his name again?
Mike.
Mike. Well,
Yeah.
shout out to you, Mike. That's funny, bro. That's hilarious, bro.
yeah,
You need to hop on this. If you got, if you got stuff.
I told him he's one of the main bartenders at the Hub.
I got you.
So I told him, shout out to the Hub Spark, by the way. I told him you can definitely come on the podcast. We're gonna work something out and try to get him on too. Cool peoples, man. That's
The door is open now, man.
That's my dog. That is my dog right there.
Guests are welcome now for sure.
Yes, we got everything.
Everything's ready to go now.
See, but the thing is, we want to do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just want to do it just for the sake of having people on, and it's not organized and it's cluttered and there's not enough space. We wanted to make sure we can do it correctly and facilitate it and run it properly and it look good on camera too, because at the end of the day, this shit got to look good if we're gonna do it. You know what I mean?
And, my new home is gorgeous, man.
It's fantastic.
It's took a lot of hard work, not just on my part. Also, my significant other played her role in this.
Shout out to her.
And we made it happen. We did it for our daughter. Because that's the most important thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
It's a different. It's a whole different ball game now, bro.
yeah, but it's a beautiful feeling at the same time. Don't get me wrong. Like
Absolutely.
now, my priority in life is to do what I do to provide for my daughter.
Of course, once you have a kid, your priority shifts. It's not about you anymore. It's about
Instantly.
And for the longest time, you gotta put yourself in your parents' shoes, because a lot of times they wanted to do something for themselves, but they didn't because they had to do it for us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they sacrifice a lot. So being a parent is not easy.
No, it's not.
You have to go to work when your body's aching and hurting, and you have to go to work because you have to provide for your family and everything like that. It's tough. So shout out to all the parents out there that really take care of their motherfucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't take care of their children, and they just keep popping out babies. So shout out to the real ones out here, the real parents, the real fathers, and the real mothers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, look, we're gonna bring up a couple subjects here, man.
Talk to me.
A few things we've been seeing on this social media network.
Well,
crap.
this week was crazy for the internet.
Mr. Cat Williams did something here that obviously lit some fire. Not saying that it was a bad thing.
No.
It was just. And shout out to Shannon Sharp, bro, because you handled that like a G.
Yeah.
I knew you were put in a seat where, like, damn, this is my reputation.
Right. But he let the man do what he do.
Yeah, he did. He let him
and that
talk.
was very smart of his part, because he could have been like, hey, hold on, Cat. He let Cat talk, because I watched the interview. I was at work actually when I was.
I listened. I didn't watch it, but I listened to it.
Yeah.
On the way back.
Right.
On my
So
in the truck.
I actually watched it when it was live.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear it live.
Because I was at work. It came on. Usually when he does his podcast, he usually does it around noon on whatever particular day, right? So I guess that's the day he got Cat. So I was watching it. I caught it. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I watched like most of it, the majority of it. I'm like, and the first 30 minutes, he went in out the gate. He went in out the gate, man. I was like, yo, and a lot of people have come out and said, hey, that nigga ain't lying. He ain't lying about a lot of things he's talking about.
He wasn't, though.
I mean, I'm sure there was a few things he said to be comedically funny, and it was funny. He's great.
I mean, he is a comedic genius. So
he one of the best.
You got to give him that.
Cat Williams is one of the best. I have to give it to him. He's really good. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, to push Ricky Smiley to the point where I don't know if you saw, but Ricky Smiley put a video out,
right?
Giving his thoughts on what Cat Williams said, and he was like, "Yo, Cat was honest. He wasn't lying. He wasn't capping."
Right. And shout out to Ricky Smiley for not trying to bash him and try to make it a thing. Because
now here's the thing though, bro. Like today, that video surfaced of Ricky Smiley making him his little cup of coffee.
Right.
And the next thing you know, he want to walk to the other side
and burst into tears,
and he want to screaming and crying like that didn't even make no sense.
I mean,
that was weird, bro.
Dog, this is just one thing I can't understand people do on the internet. When you record yourself crying on the fucking internet, I don't get that shit. Especially on TikTok. That happens on TikTok especially the most. Where you got some chick crying about something that happened to her or whatever the fuck, Like, you look at the video. Think about it like this, bro. You record the video, right? You record the video, and then once you're done, you look at the video before you post it, I hope, right? You looking at yourself crying, looking pathetic as a motherfucker. Some things should be kept off the internet.
I agree. I completely agree.
So I don't get it. I don't know why he posted that. Honestly, I guess. Listen.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I had to do some daddy duties there because the baby is here.
Yes,
so,
she is here.
No,
so.
what we were talking about was the whole Cat Williams situation.
Yes.
And, Ricky Smiley, it's one thing. It's one thing, like, I'm sorry, man, but this social media thing has people doing things that are just ridiculous. Like, he set up the camera to show himself making a cup of coffee.
And then he just
walks away.
And starts bursting into tears.
And bursting into tears. Like, dude, what are you calling out for, man?
Right. And from what I understand, supposedly, he had just lost a loved one recently. And then you put that on top of that, you put the situation with Cat Williams, because Cat Williams was fucking flaming niggas, man. He was flaming niggas. Like, he went in on a lot of these people. And then, I mean, look, at the end of the day, he waited a while, too, because remember, Shannon Sharp had Cedric the Entertainer on there. He had Steve Harvey on there. He had, what's the other one? Earthquake, but Earthquake, he didn't really mention anything bad about Earthquake. But he had all these guys that he mentioned were on the podcast. So Shannon Sharp was like, oh, shit, this nigga's going in. Knowing, and obviously, Cat Williams watched all those episodes before he decided to come on to the podcast.
Cat Williams already knew the heat he was going to bring.
Because he even said it. He goes, hey, he told Shannon Sharp, he's like, look, this is going to be your biggest episode of the year.
Your biggest reveal.
Listen, in 3 days,
so to speak.
In 3 days, that podcast is 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
You know how many views it got? 27 million views in 3 motherfucking days.
Yo, that's money, man.
Right. Listen, but Shannon Sharp. Listen, shout out to Shannon Sharp, man, because that nigga, man, he's fucking killing it, man. I know he had his issue with with FS1 and Skip Bayless and all that. He ended up leaving. Then he ended up going to First Take with Stephen A. Smith.
And look, a lot of people are afraid to go to something else. Take that right there as advice on what you should do with your career or whatever whatever goals you have.
Sometimes
don't be afraid, bruh.
Sometimes
don't be afraid, man.
Sometimes you just got to make the move. Sometimes even if you're not 100% sure that it may or may not work out. Sometimes you don't know if it's going to work out, but sometimes you just got to do it.
And because a lot of people want to put that shit in your head. Oh, stay where you're at or whatever. You got good benefits, this and that, this and that. Look, man, every employer gives you benefits.
Yes.
And guess what? That whole benefit thing is to keep you there.
Right.
They're offering you, that's a perk. That's not going to put you forward in life. It's not going to push you forward in life.
It's just going to be.
But this is why people stay where they're employed. Oh, I got good benefits. I got to stay here.
Right. Imagine.
Like, okay.
Imagine if I would have listened to everybody when it came to going back into DJing. If I would have listened to people. Obviously, I don't talk to people because I don't talk to people about my business, especially when I'm in the process of doing something. If it's already done, different story. Then I'd be like, oh, yeah, I did that. But while you're in the process of making a decision, sometimes you got to keep that shit to yourself because people going to come up to you and be like, oh, why are you trying to do that?
Right.
That's stupid. Are you even making any money? Blah, 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 blah. Right? They'll come up with every stupid excuse to try to deter you from trying to reach whatever goal you're trying to reach. You know what I mean? If I would have listened to anybody, I would have never came back to that shit.
And when I got my CDL, people told me, is that really what you want to do? Like, how much money are you really going to be making doing that? Oh, you're going to be away from home so long?
Right. Like,
hey, I'm coming up 7 years now.
Hey, my favorite question, bro. Motherfuckers be like, hey, you're still DJing? You're still doing the DJ thing?
Thing, right?
Yeah, the thing that pays me.
Hey, you remember in Addams Family? Thing?
Yeah.
Little hand that.
Yeah, the little hand, right. That thing.
So you're doing that thing, right?
Hey,
is that what you're saying?
That thing.
How ignorant can you people be, man? Like, I don't know, bro. Break it down to me, dog. I don't know, man.
So, listen.
Unbelievable,
Sometimes you got to have especially if you're a man, bro, you got to have the balls to make a fucking decision in your life, bro. You got to make it. You can't just be like on the fence and be like, I don't know. Sometimes you got to be like, look, I need to do this. I need to make a decision. And I say, you know what? I made a decision that day. I said, yo, I owe it to myself to give this another shot and see what the fuck happens. You know what I mean? I owe it to myself. I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to talk to a few key people, right, that I know that will give me honest feedback and be like, hey, man, I ain't going to lie to you. It's probably not going to work out. And even so, you still, people going to still do what they want to do anyway. But at the same time, at least you talk to a few people who's going to actually give you real, honest criticism and honest feedback without actually being like one of the haters of like, yeah,
right. They're not ridiculing you, man. They're not sitting here bringing you down.
Right. Because there's always a possibility this shit doesn't work out. Of course, that's life. Things don't always go as planned. You know what I mean? So, there'll be those people that'll be like, oh, man, damn, he might could do it. But I'm gonna be like, nah. Because that's some hating ass shit. You know how they are, bro.
Man, look, man. All I gotta say is, if you have something planned for your life, and let's be mindful of something, you have to be skillful in what you're planning.
Sure.
In your life,
yeah,
if you want to be successful in something, make sure you have the skill set for it.
Yeah, you can't.
Because there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, maybe I can just become successful if I try this or I try that."
Right.
Okay, if you're going to try that, what skill set are you bringing into that field? What are you doing?
Right.
I mean, come on. There's a lot of people that think, oh, okay, I'm going to do this, because 1,600 other people are doing it, I'm going to be successful. No, it doesn't work that way.
I'll give you a perfect example. Podcasting, right? Everybody wants to do it, right? Everybody, because they see all these big podcasts, No Jumper,
right?
All these,
you know,
Fresh and Fit, big time guys, doing these podcasts. You know what I'm saying? And they think, okay, I'm gonna be able to talk on the mic. I'm gonna get 1,000 million views, even though 1,000 million is not a number. I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, it's not a number." They're gonna tell me it's not a number. It's a joke, motherfucker. It's a joke. But the point I'm trying to make is a lot of people want to do that, right? But a lot of people aren't willing to do what it takes in order to make that shit successful, because it's very difficult. And on top of that, it's so saturated with so many different people trying to do it. And listen, most of them are not good.
I completely agree.
Most of them are not good for various reasons. Sometimes it's content related. Sometimes it's the way they set it up.
The way they set it up, the chemistry between the people that are
exactly,
in front of the camera.
Right.
It can be anything, man.
Right. So, people see us, for example, right? We get on the camera and we talk. They think that shit is just like, boom, it just happens. I mean, listen, let's be honest. You do have to have a little bit of talent. I'm not saying you can't learn how to, be on the mic and, being able to talk to people and, talking clearly and concise and all that stuff. But at the same time, when I would say, for me and you, or the grammar police is going to get me, for you and I, right? I think we have a natural knack for it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's not to say, if you looked at our podcast from the beginning.
Well, can I chime in on that?
Go ahead.
If you go back to our first episode, Thanksgiving, legit Thanksgiving last year.
Of 2022. 23. My bad, 2023. 22.
You'll notice we weren't nervous, but we knew, like you could see in the video, that it was something new to us.
Right. It was 22, actually. 22.
It was 22.
Yeah. November of 23 made it 1 year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. It was 22.
Yeah.
So I had my math fucked up. I'm sorry, sir.
Because we just got into 24.
Hey, you're right. Hey, look, man, I don't even know what day it is today. So, my bad.
Every time when somebody says, thank God it's Friday, I'm like, bruh.
What is a Friday? What is a Friday?
That means absolutely nothing to me. They all feel the same. As much as you work, right? You work a lot, and I work a lot. I work during the day, and then I DJ at night. Most of you people who are watching this would know that, and if you don't know, now you know. So I work a lot. And then we still we carve time to make this podcast that we do not get paid for. So, which brings me back to the point I was trying to make, right? Are you willing to spend time on something that you may never be able to make money from, right? Motherfuckers want to be great and they think that, oh yeah, this is going to be easy and I'm going to be able to get people to come on. You think that's simple? You think if your shit sucks, people going to want to come into your podcast? And
here's the thing. Then you got all the people that,
come on, my nigga.
This is not working out. I'm not getting the views. I'm not getting the satisfaction from other people or whatever it may be. And then they give up. They say, oh, I don't want to do this no more.
Right.
Yo, you can't have that mentality doing this. You can't do that.
Right.
Hey, if it takes us the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years to make this something, even if it doesn't become something, I'm still going to enjoy sitting here, turning that camera on, putting this microphone right in my face, and talking.
Because, I mean, listen, I ain't going to cap. We got the talent for it, right? We're articulate young brothers, right? We can speak properly and we can talk that nigga shit too. You feel me? You see how you could just switch it up back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and am I calm enough for everybody today?
Yeah. Everybody say that this nigga's always mad.
I'm always mad, right?
Every time.
Am I okay today?
They say, why is he so mad?
Am I okay today? I hope I'm okay.
Right. And see my shorts? I'm good today.
Yeah. Is he good?
I'm good today. Hey, shout out to Mike, though.
Hey, yo, Mike. Hey, Mike, bro. Hey, Hoochie Daddy wanted to come on the camera, bro.
Bro. He zoomed in, dog. He zoomed
What?
in.
What you mean?
He said, what is going on here?
Oh, shit,
I
man.
said, damn, dog. Why you
Hey,
gotta do
he
me
wanted
like-"
to see if that left nut was hanging, bro, for these hoes, bro.
He said, leave the left
That's
one.
what he was doing.
He said, left it.
Hey, shout out to you, Mike. That's good shit, bro.
Hey, Mike, we're going to have you on the podcast.
Hey, yo, come on, brother.
And
Since he told me that's great.
I did tell him I'm going to mention this, and I'm going to tag him on that post once I cut these clips up for Instagram or whatever.
Oh, shit. That's good shit, man.
Bro.
That's good shit.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, not everybody has the knack for this. And also, the type of stuff that you're talking about. Another thing, because some people see other podcasts do certain things, and they see that they're big and successful, and they think, oh, yeah, I can talk about the same shit they talk about. Let's take, let's take Fresh and Fit, for example, right? Big time podcast, one of the biggest in Miami right now. Shout out to them boys, dude. They killing it, doing their thing, right? They got a way of doing their thing, right? Killing it. Got their guests. They get big time guests. They do the shows with the hoes, the nighttime shows, and then they do the daytime stuff about real estate, making money, fitness, or a vast array of things that they talk about, right? Those people think they can do that, talk about the same shit, and then, and they don't realize some of the things that they talk about, right? Actually, I'll use a better word. It's kind of, I wouldn't say, you can say it's kind of taboo, right? You can say it's kind of taboo.
Okay.
Things people are uncomfortable talking about, you know what I mean?
Which is what we do a lot about.
Right. So they talk about things people, and that might not necessarily work for the masses. You know what I'm saying? Because if they wanted to be politically correct about a lot of things, they probably would have 10 million subscribers and have, all these sponsorships and all that type of shit, right?
Yeah, but if you're focused on the masses, you got to remember something. Everything that is focused on the masses right now, all the content that's going to the masses,
right,
it's going to change.
Right. So, people see that and they think they can do that and they want to copy them. Some of them copy the shit verbatim, dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see it.
And they be kicking them out. They be trying to be get the fuck out, and then kick them out the same way they did.
I mean, y'all are staging shit.
Right.
For the content.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
going too far with that, man.
Listen, so what happened to creativity? And it's the funny thing is I posted that reel earlier, basically talking about when you wanted to be an artist and doing all this type of stuff, you had to practice, right? You had to work on the craft. And for us, same thing. We were good at talking and everything like that. But compared to the first episode and to now, I think it's exponentially better because we, like you said, we weren't nervous, but
no, it's just like you're stepping out on the field for the first time,
right? You know what I'm saying?
You got to get your feet wet,
right? And then and it'll be the same thing once we have guests and we're talking to different people. It'll be the same thing.
Next podcast, my beautiful girlfriend, the mother of my child, will be on here with us.
Yes, it'll be a panel of 3.
So, looking forward to that. So you can finally meet her. And you're going to meet my little daughter, Avery.
Yes, shout out to Avery, my goddaughter.
Yes, his goddaughter, man. She loves him very much. Trust me. The moment he walks in through the door, she sees hearts. That's what it is. That's the love that's here. And that's the only type of love I want around my daughter. I don't want no bullshit around my daughter.
Right.
Because we've been through enough. So.
A lot.
We're all trying to create an environment for this little girl to triumph and to just push forward a lot better than any of us ever have.
Right. She's going to be around good people, strong men, good, wholesome, beautiful women that that's going to, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we have to work together to make shit work. You know what I'm saying? I know, you hear all over, I don't need this, I don't need that. Listen, this, especially the way this world is in 2024, the world's not designed to live by yourself.
Anybody that thinks that you can live by yourself, yeah, you can until you die. That's just true.
Even if you got money, it's not even about money.
But are you happy?
Right.
Are you going to die happy?
Listen.
That's the question. Are you going to die happy?
Like for me, as a man, what's the point of acquiring all these resources, making all this goddamn money, so I could just live by myself?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And the next thing you know, you acquired all this money. Oh, I'm going to save it all.
Right.
And the next thing you're dead.
Listen.
So
when
somebody else is going to enjoy your money now.
When you die,
it's going to be the government too.
Right. When you die, the IRS is going to say, you know what? Back in 2019, that nigga ain't pay his taxes. We're going to take that right there. Oh, he didn't have no will?
Yo, the IRS is going to say, oh, he dead?
Oh, we got that.
Oh, all right, let's take it all.
How much money you got?
Well, the government's going to say, hey, he dead?
Say less.
Okay, let's take that.
Say less. They say,
hey,
you got that bread?
Stay woke, people. Stay woke. Okay? Don't be sitting here thinking, oh, I'm going to save my money here. Short-term saving, yeah.
Listen.
Agree 100%. But long-term, careful with that.
You should save a little bit. Especially if you got kids and shit. You want to do something for them.
Okay, if you have children, long-term save, great.
But if you're going to be a bachelor for life.
What I mean is if you're a bachelor, if you're a woman that's single, you want to save all your money.
For what?
And you don't plan on ever having children or anything like that, then why?
Hey,
what?
Listen, you know what they're going to do?
It don't make sense.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to write a will for the dog.
Damn. You know what, bruh? Hey, people respect animals more than they do people. So
it's sad. Like
it kind of makes sense.
I remember one time I met this lovely lady, right? And she's like, I like my dog more than I like people. I'm like, in this world, they treat a dog better than they treat a human being.
Here, I'll give these people one thing. It is true. A dog can be your best friend.
Yes.
And your dog will be more loyal than a human being can be.
Well, yes, obviously.
But let me ask you this question. Does a dog pay your cell phone bill? Does a dog pay the food bill?
Is your dog going to keep you... Your dog might keep you warm at night for a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
But...
and give you fleas and ticks in your ears and your...
Listen,
forget about it.
And listen, for my ladies. Hey, listen. Is that dog going to break your back when you're horny?
No, I just need my dog to be my pal.
Listen.
Just sit next to me and I'll pet you.
So, question for the ladies. How long do you use that Hitachi? Is that going to be enough for you? For long term, for the rest of your life?
Hitachi, ain't it?
Your Hitachi. You know, the
I know what
vibrator.
it is.
They love using that Hitachi.
Bro. That's why it's called a Hitachi.
Right,
Right.
Anything
that starts with a heh.
Listen.
It's going heh.
That's that, yeah. Yeah.
You done.
Yeah. So, yeah. How long till you get to the point where you say, you know what? I'm tired of using Hitachi. I need some real dick. You know, a man, God forbid you have to learn how to deal with other people, right? Life is about people, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get anywhere in life without people.
Now, look, I'll give the respect to the people and says, because I don't like people.
Yeah.
But
they're cool sometimes.
I still have to interact with them. I still have to do my thing, and I keep it respectful.
Hey.
But at the end of the day, would I not want to deal with people? Oh, yeah, no. Sure. Yeah, hey, if there was no people on this earth, I'd be good going to talk to a plant, bruh. I'll go to a flower, bruh. I'd be like, hello, beautiful.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Cameron. Cameron said it best. I'm outgoing, but I don't be going out.
Okay, there you go. See, great, right? Don't sleep on Cameron, bruh. He's a smart dude.
Yo, shout out to It Is What It Is podcast.
Yo, great podcast, man.
Yo, they infuse sports with niggerdom. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bruh.
Niggerdom.
Shit.
Those niggas, man. Dog.
Hey, if y'all don't know what that is, look it up in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
you're not gonna find that in a regular dictionary.
Yeah, or listen, I'll use a better word. Niggatry. The niggatry.
You ain't gonna find that in a regular fucking dictionary either, bro.
No, you won't.
What you mean?
The niggatry is
shit, man.
Is unparalleled, bro. Nigga, like goddamn, bro. These niggas, bro. Listen, and the funny thing, same thing. Remember, I posted a reel. Because Shannon Sharp got a lot of blowback for doing the interview. Like, oh, you could have asked him so many more questions. You know why they were hating? Because, like he said, you know why they were hating? Because I got them 27 million views in 3 days and you didn't, nigga.
Let me ask you a question, man. You're telling this guy, why don't
nigga.
you ask him this? Why don't you ask him that, right? Why don't you create a platform for yourself to go ask that person that?
Right. Why don't you make a podcast, right? And you say, you know what? Hey, you talk to Cat Williams representatives and say, you know what? Cat Williams, we would love to have you on our show.
Jesus Christ, man. Hey, look, man.
Just like, listen,
this shit is sad, bro.
just like how Cameron Mace was getting hated in the beginning when they first started. It is what it is, right? What happened was they're like, oh, what do these niggas know about sports, right? They ain't pay their dues. They're not journalists.
What does that even mean?
Right. That's what they said about Shannon Sharp. Same thing. You're not a journalist. Oh,
Shannon Sharp actually played in the league, though.
right.
So
Right.
and he was. Hold on now.
They're talking about mostly about podcasting though. When they
Okay, but just like us. Okay, what do these guys know about podcasting? What is the fucking difference?
well, listen. Anything you're willing to learn, you're gonna learn, right? And listen. Everybody said it. I'm not saying this. I don't say this stuff. People have said this shit to me, right? When I'm out and about, people know. But they say, "Yo," just like how they talk about camera, the chemistry on camera, top level shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Top shelf.
Top level shit.
Top shelf.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You ever seen the movie Life?
yeah, that's a great movie.
Top shelf.
You know what I'm saying? So at the
Boom
end,
boom room. All right, go ahead.
at the end of the day, man, niggas be hating on some dumb shit because they're not doing it themselves, bro.
Well, bro, that's like with anything, man. I'm sorry, man, but I look, in my career, right, as a truck driver, I've seen people. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not good at when it comes to the trucking industry, right?
Absolutely.
Now, I come across people that just think they're good at everything. And I've seen them in situations where they can't complete the task, and now they're so fucking embarrassed. And to me, it is so enjoyable to see that. Because, you know, for 6 months, I see this person being a perfectionist. Oh, I know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And then there comes that one moment where they can't be a perfectionist. They can't figure out the situation.
Right.
And they have this dumb fucking look on their face. And I go, damn, I don't know what it is, but it's so enjoyable to see. Because I don't carry myself like that.
No.
I do my job, but if I need help, I ask for it. If I know I can't do something, I go and I say, hey, man, I can't do it.
But you do know when you walk up in that shit, you walk up in that place and you get into that truck, you're like, listen, I know how to do this shit.
Oh. Don't get me wrong now.
Fuck.
Don't get me wrong now.
Come on, man.
I've been doing this long enough. I get in that big old machine.
Yeah.
Your shit's gonna get delivered.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yeah.
There ain't no doubt about that.
So see, here's the thing with people. A lot of people think it's wrong to be confident and be like, yeah, it's okay to be like, listen, I know how to do this shit. I'm good at what the fuck I do. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Now, some people are delusional, and sometimes when it comes to being confident,
They take it too far, man.
But sometimes you have to be a little delusional, just a little bit, just because sometimes you got to look at yourself like, listen, I'm the best there is. Even though obviously you know you're not the best there is, but you got to think of yourself in that light.
No, for sure. Hey, look, I completely agree with you with that. Now, there are certain situations where you're thinking that, right?
Yeah.
And you're looking at the situation and you're thinking, okay, in my mind, I'm the best that ever did it. I can make that happen, and it's not realistic.
Of course not.
And then you push yourself into a situation that you can't get out of.
Right. Then you're a pendejo.
Okay. Pendejo, payaso, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
It's a mixture of all of that. So, I know my boundaries. If I go with a truck to a certain area and I say to myself, oh, shit.
Right.
I'm not going to push it.
Right.
No. Now, I'll ask questions. I'll be like, okay, so how do we handle this situation? There's a load in the trailer.
Right.
Has to get off, or I won't get paid.
Right. That's like me going to a venue and say, listen, I want you to do this venue, but I want you to play country music for 4 hours straight.
Damn.
I'll be like,
well, you got to put boots on?
sure, why not? I'll put the boots on. I'll put the hat on too.
Okay, but what if the boots don't fit?
Well, yeah, I got a pretty big boot, so
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, well,
Your feet,
12, 13 sometimes.
dog, you got log feet.
I know. Shout out to my little light skin. He's like, man, so what the fuck did they feed you when you were a kid, man? You got long
you know what they fed him? Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all what they fed this boy right here.
nigga.
Man. Yo, they fed him tons of fish. Because fish is
wait,
supplemental. Hey, I'm not done, bro. No. Hey, you keep drinking your drink, bro.
Man,
hey,
hold on.
Stay over there in that corner, bro.
Right.
No, hold on. Fish.
Go ahead.
Ton of chicken. Chicken, yo, he's eating more chicken than every bodybuilder in this country, bro. Yo, every time I ask him, I said, "What you ate?" Rice and chicken. Yo,
okay.
Every day.
All right. So
every goddamn day, bro.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo. Yes, he's had a select few of bologna sandwiches, whatever,
fucking 20 years,
this and that.
Man.
The other day I asked him, I said, "What you ate today?" He said, "Oh man, I had mac and cheese." I said, "Mac and cheese?" I said, "From where?" He goes, "Oh, it was my niece's little Kraft macaroni and cheese." I said, "What you mean, bro?"
Goddamn nigga. All right, go ahead.
Hold on, bro. When you told me that, I'm like, so did that fill you up?
No, nigga, it didn't fill me
up. Obviously,
you didn't.
You see?
I ate it with some steak, though, nigga. Fuck you, man.
How much steak? A liver steak?
No, it was a decent amount, actually.
And how much macaroni and cheese you had? Just a little pod?
It was a little swallow because...
Hey, bro, you see?
Listen, I had to let my niece eat.
Hey, dog, gourmet meal right there, dog.
Shit.
Okay, all right, man.
I had to let her eat, man.
But, hey, yo, they fed this boy a lot of protein. Yeah. Because when I was younger... And I met him, and I first started, lifting weights and this and that. I could not move the amount of weight this boy was moving, man.
I'm weak now.
No, I'm not talking about anything like that. What I'm talking about is that when I was growing up, I wanted to get to his level.
You passed me.
This boy can fucking throw weight that I couldn't even dream of. Now I could do it, but look how long it took me to get there.
Well, yeah, you did it naturally. That's why. You didn't do it with steroids.
Okay, well, but still, man.
Look at you, Buffalo. You're a Buffalo now, man. What the fuck you talking about, man?
Hey, look, at my age, I'm actually very proud.
Bro, listen, if you ran faster, you probably could run through that goddamn wall, nigga.
Oh, I could run through that wall right now.
Yeah, that wall was plastic.
What you mean? This is drywall, bro.
Drywall, easy.
This you go right through in
facts.
20 miles an hour. You through that.
Easy. You drop kick through the wall.
Hey, long story short, this boy here, bro. Man. He's eating every type of protein that you could think of growing up.
Okay, so
no, hey, Haitians cook well.
Okay, so
hey,
so let me ask your Puerto Rican Dominican ass, man.
What you mean?
So you telling me you ain't eat boatloads of chicken, nigga? Chicken and rice? How many times have you eaten chicken and rice in your life?
Every day.
All right then. So what? So you fucking
okay,
give me.
I contradicted myself.
You give me
obviously.
You give me the hammer like you ain't eating the same shit. Okay. How many times have you eaten fish?
Can I be very honest?
And what kind of fish though? You got to be specific to the crowd. Listen, I want him to tell you what kind of fish he used to eat.
Who, me?
Yeah. What kind of fish you used to eat?
Bacalao.
Yeah, bacalao. Yeah, he used to eat that shit religiously, right?
I'm going to hide behind the microphone.
Yeah. And listen, he used to eat bacalao every day. Listen, Avery is going to start eating bacalao.
No, well, hold on now, bro.
Why not? She's a growing girl. She got to eat. Bacalao cheap, dog. Bacalao cheap. You can get that shit. Hey, listen, you can get that shit at Aldi, dog.
Shit, you can get that shit anywhere, bro. And I went to 7-Eleven the other day. I'm like, hey, y'all got rice? They were like, what do you mean rice? I'm like, do you got like rice in a bag? Like, I can cook. They did. It was by the oil in the back.
They got oil there too?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I bought that shit because I was in a pinch. I had to make rice.
Fair enough.
So
I didn't even know they had bags of rice there.
They do. No, 7-Eleven is that shit.
Man.
Yo, in the middle of the night, you in a pinch?
Listen.
Hey, you need a condom.
Listen.
You need whatever you need.
They got everything.
Well, obviously, y'all knew the condom thing already. What the fuck am I talking about? Man, sorry.
They ain't using condoms out
here. Ass niggas and hoes. Oh, all right. Anyways, but yeah. Yo, I was like, yo, I asked the lady, I'm like, hey, you got rice in a bag? She goes, huh? I said, do you got rice in a bag? Like rice that I can cook? Yeah,
you not that Uncle Ben shit.
And they got Mamba rice. It only comes like this big, right? For like $6. But, I mean, middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, what you gonna do?
Hey, man, they need to make some more Presidentes around here, and they need to bring Save-A-Lot back.
They need to open Walmarts 24 hours again. Please do that.
Since COVID ban, everything has changed when it came to Walmart. It used to be open 24 hours. Even a lot of the McDonald's not even open 24 hours no more.
No, a lot of places are just fucking. They tarnish that, man. It's not there no more.
I know, it sucks.
And that's
I used to love going to Walmart in the middle of the fucking night.
The switch, we bought it at what, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
I used to go there at 2 o'clock in the morning, man, go get some shit done.
Man,
Yeah,
dog,
man.
yeah, no, those are the times, man.
Walmart, the Walton family, bring that shit back, man. They own the Denver Broncos too. I didn't know that.
Hey, all we know is that, COVID, I'm not going to say that was, purposeful, even though most likely it was. But I'm not going to sit here and, preach on that.
Oh, no. YouTube's going to demonetize us.
Yeah, because everybody, politics is something that he and I both don't really want to dabble into, but, do we have things to say about that? But.
You know what?
What?
I want to do some stuff about politics, but I'm not going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Rumble. Rumble, you can talk about it and they're not going to fucking fuck your shit up.
Okay, well. I'll go on Rumble with you to talk about that.
Politics stuff? If y'all want to see us talk about politics, comment on this video or whatever the fuck when you watch this video, and then we can put some stuff together about politics. Because this is an election year, and I have a lot to say about that, but I ain't going to say nothing right now. But if y'all really want to hear us talk about that shit, I'll be more than happy to address that type of stuff. You know what?
No, that might actually be a good idea.
Maybe my pops, he's really into politics. Maybe I'll put him on the podcast.
That's why I wish my pops was here right now, because my father in politics.
Right, my
father
dad
in politics.
My father would be great for that subject.
Yeah.
About politics. They would do that for sure.
Because here's the thing. When we bring up the subject about politics, we're going to talk the facts. We're not going to talk about what you see on this fake news media crap that you see every day.
Right.
They're not telling you what you really need to know.
So, I don't know if you guys notice. Audience. Traditional media is dying. People are watching, their favorite creators on YouTube for their news nowadays. I mean, people have been watching CNN, MSNBC, Fox News.
That's always going to be there.
Yeah, to a degree. It's always going to be there. But if you really want that news, people gonna know where to go for their news, if you know what I'm saying. Because they're going to tell you news, but
Prime example.
News.
When I want a weather forecast, right?
Right.
Even though I know how to do that myself.
Right.
Y'all didn't know that about me. Yes, I know how to do that.
We got a lot of talent.
I don't watch the news for a weather forecast.
No.
I have my set of meteorologists that I go to watch personally. They give me the information I need.
Right. But yeah.
Because, you watch Channel 7. Oh, today it's going to be fucking sunny.
79 degrees.
79 degrees, and sundown it's going to be a good 65. Good enough for you to go outside and show your tits and just pull an umbrella up in the air, wear a coat, and just be snuggly.
Ladies, you don't have to wear underwear today. It's nice and breezy. Wear that sundress.
No drippage. No drippage.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what y'all watch. Right. I know that was a little animated, but
hey, listen.
That's what it is.
Let's be honest. You watch this shit for entertainment too, because it's funny.
And certain news stations, they got these women that look so damn good with the tits and the ass and everything, showing you the weather. You think you're looking at a cloud?
Nah, no.
When that woman is on that screen,
hell,
you ain't looking at that.
I ain't looking at no cloud. That's forgotten show. You know what I'm saying?
Any man that says, "Oh no, I only look at my wife,"
yeah, okay.
You're suspect.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with looking. Even your woman looks. Let that sink in. Even your woman looks, and your woman will say, "Oh, that's a good-looking guy."
Well, touching is the problem.
Okay, so it's okay to look, sir. Look all you want.
Oh, they look. They just don't admit it to their wife.
Ah, yeah, right.
I only see you, baby.
But your woman admitted, Jesus, he's sexy. He'll say it to you, right? She'll say it to you. But babe, why are you saying that? I never say that about another girl. Shut the fuck up, man. Everybody's horny. Everybody fucks.
Listen. Also, I know a lot of y'all know the catchphrase, everybody fucking. He said it on the cast. He was mad. Yes, he was angry that day.
I was pissed off that day, bro. Yo, hey, somebody needed to bring me a slice of cake that day, dog.
Yo, that nigga said, everybody fucking, right?
Shit.
So, you know, my slow black brain sometimes, it speeds up sometimes, right? It goes from 56K modem to, for all the people who are...
brother, yeah, don't do that because people don't even know what a 56K is,
for people who were born before the year 1990, right? Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a territory you can't touch.
Dial-up internet was a thing once upon a time, right? So, you have to dial up and go on the internet, right? And it was super fucking slow, right? Yeah, it sounded like a fax machine when they used to dial up.
When you would try to download like a video, it'll tell you 26 days and 48 hours, bro, to download something.
Back in the day, you had to leave that shit downloading overnight.
Yo, even overnight, you will wake up and the bitch failed. You know how many times I went through that?
Right, bro. You know how many times the connection would drop because you were on a phone line?
And then you had these fuck niggas that came out talking about some net zero free internet, bro. Yo, that was the biggest scam in the goddamn world.
Hey,
it was free for the first month, right? Unlimited. And the next thing you know,
it was $9.95 for
not even that. Even before that, you only got so many hours free.
Right. You only can use it only for 20 hours. Yes.
Yo,
I remember that.
Yo, that was, come on, man. Everybody should have known at that time. We didn't know that was the gimmick. Okay, let's see if everybody signs up. If they sign up, okay, then we can start pushing out all this other stuff. So people that are already members, okay, we can try and make money.
Word.
It's a Ponzi scheme, bruh. And that shit still continues to this day.
Man. Good times, though.
No, it was.
Good times.
If I could go back to those times any day, bruh, I would do it right now.
If I went back to those times, we'd be rich.
Oh, come on, man.
Because
with the mentality that we have right now and the knowledge that we have right now.
Yeah, I want my old brain with my with
a lot of y'all can agree with that too. I know it too. A lot of y'all are saying to yourself, "Oh shit! If I knew what I knew now, back then, I'd be good." Right.
And that's what we call revisionist history or hindsight 2020.
There you go.
Whatever. Right. Right. We're pea-brain motherfuckers here, so you know how that goes.
Yo, on that note, look, we are going to cut this here right now, and we're going to get this out to y'all. And I just want to say one thing. Thank you for all the support, all the love, and the fact that people are rocking with us, man.
And they do.
People are rocking with us, dog. Like, people are literally like, yo, keep doing your thing.
They do.
He gets the DMs. I get the DMs on a daily basis. Yo, hey, man, I see you doing your thing. From people that I know, people I don't know.
Right.
And that means a lot. For all you women out there that think I'm a woman hater, please get that out of your head. That's not what it is.
No, listen. I've had DMs like that. I'm like, listen, watch the whole thing. And then they're like, oh, I see what you're saying now. I'm like, listen, get out your feelings and just watch the shit. And listen, any ladies who want to come on this platform here, I'm more than welcome to talk to you. We'll welcome you with open arms. Y'all come through. You know what I'm saying? We are available now to interview everybody. So y'all come through. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good conversation. We'll have respect for y'all. But make sure you respect the platform when you come on. And that's it.
For sure. That's it. Hey, keyword, respect the platform.
Right. Because I'm not going to try you. I'm not going to disrespect you when you come on my podcast. You're a guest, and I'm going to treat you as a guest, and I'm going to treat you in the highest regard. But don't come up with that bullshit, because we really don't play that shit. But, so keep supporting us. We're going to keep dropping good shit. Like I said, we got a lot of things in the works. The politics thing, that's gonna really be good for a sector of people. We might have to have your father, my father, get on that podcast, man.
I agree.
The politics thing, my dad is really good, really well versed in politics. Like sometimes I be listening to the stuff he be listening to, and then sometimes I hear him. He was talking to me about some shit the other day. I'm like, damn, okay, okay. But at the end of the day, we're gonna be here. Also, if you want to be on the show, feel free to DM me, or you can DM Mr. Cortez, and we'll set it up and we'll make it happen. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna do this. I know a lot of people like, when you gonna have me on the show? I said, listen, it got to be right. I don't want it to be bullshit if I'm gonna have y'all on the show. I want it to be good. I want it to be entertaining, and I want it to look good. That's important for the viewers. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna bullshit the viewers, because without y'all, we ain't here, right? So we'll close it out like this, right?
That's it, man.
We out of here.
Mr. Cortez.
DC, Happy New Year.
2024, full range right now.
We'll see y'all very, very soon. We out.